And finally, right-wing radio hosts talk about the accused Boston bombers as being motivated by, or perhaps emblematic of, their religion. But they're not the only ones. On April 28th, New York Times columnist Tom Friedman argued Muslim culture has some explaining to do. He was incensed that the Tsarnaev brothers apparently cited the U.S. wars in Iraq and Afghanistan as motivation for their attack. That's a non sequitur, he explained, and, quote, "We've allowed radical Muslim groups and their apologists to get away with it," close quote. As he explained, the suspects were so upset by something America did in a third country that they just had to go to Boylston Street and blow up people who had nothing to do with it. Too often we just nod our heads rather than asking, what kind of sick madness is this? Now, we doubt that many people really nod their heads at killing innocents, but most would agree that responding to violence by attacking people who had nothing to do with that violence is pretty sick. And it's also precisely what Tom Friedman endorsed after the 9/11 attacks, telling Charlie Rose in May of 2003 that popping the terrorist bubble meant that the U.S. had to, quote, "go over there and take out a very big stick," close quote. Over there, meaning Iraq, Afghanistan, and anywhere else. He went on.
And what they needed to see was American boys and girls going house to house from Basra to Baghdad and basically saying, which part of this sentence don't you understand? You don't think, we care about our open society? You think this bubble fantasy, we're just going to let it grow? Well, suck on this. Okay? That, Charlie, was what this war was about. We could have hit Saudi Arabia. It was part of that bubble. Could have hit Pakistan. We hit Iraq because we could.
Sick madness is right.